Welcome back to the Hearn Center. We are at halftime of this college duel between Stanford and Missouri. And so far, we've seen some good wrestling, especially on the part of the Cardinal. Tyler Knox got it done at 133 pounds, especially late in that match.
Yeah, picked up a couple big reversals, able to score some near fall, and pick up the major decision there for Stanford.
That was a big one, 12-2. Then Josh Edmond for Missouri comes back at 141 and takes down Jason Miranda, 9-4 the score there. So we move to 149 pounds, and E.J. Parko did a good job of winning that one, and then it was Grigor Cholakian coming through with an 8-6 win over James Conway, and that's where we stand, 10-9 in favor of Stanford at intermission as we head to 165 pounds. Alongside Matt Manley, my name is Bo Bayman. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. It's cold out, the snow's on the ground. That must mean there's college wrestling in the air, and it's alumni weekend. All the alumni for the University of Missouri back here in town. Had a big event last night. Had a big picture at halftime, which my partner was front and center.
Yeah, it was a pretty good turnout. We had probably 660-ish alumni, I think.
That's pretty darn good. And now they'd love to see some fireworks here in the back half of this duel. It's been a tough year. You know, we haven't talked about this on this broadcast, man. It's been a tough year for the University of Missouri. The injury bug has just bit them and bit them hard.
Yeah, you know, a couple of mainstay starters, Rocky Elam and Keegan O'Toole, out of the lineup for a significant portion of the year. You know, that's kind of something that can happen when you have these extra years. You know, a lot of guys wrestling 5, 6, some rare cases 7 years. You know, your body's banged up. You're running out of tread on those tires.
Yeah. Noah Certain at 125 had to medically retire earlier this year. There's just been a myriad of injuries for Missouri. This is Hunter Garvin of Stanford, ranked 14th, 10-6 on the year. Oh, he flies by trying to finish this one off against Joel Mylin. Mylin wrestling for Missouri, and no takedown yet, but he's in very good position, and Garvin will get the 3.
Garvin with the takedown.
Mylin bumping up a weight class to fill in for the injured Cam Steed, who's wrestled the majority of the duels from Mizzou, 165. And Mylin really held his own last week against a really tough opponent from Cornell.
Yeah, absolutely. Garvin, by the way, won Friday night by major decision. He won 15-6 against Jared Kessler. So he's trying to make it a 2-0 trip. That's quite a trip for the Stanford Cardinal, by the way. All the way to Pitt, come back, stop off at Mizzou, and then head home.
Yeah, you know, joining the ACC, they're going cross-country for every duel they got to travel to.
Can Mylin get out here in the next 90 seconds? Riding time hits 50 seconds. Trying to get a cradle here, it looked like was Garvin. They'll go out of bounds. Riding time at 57 seconds right now. So going back down is Joel Mylin. Mylin, as Matt said, usually wrestles at 157. He's bumping up for 165 today against a tough customer in Garvin. Garvin trying to get some back points against Mylin. Riding time hits 110. Still 105 to go in the period. And Mylin was close to getting the escape near the edge before they went out of bounds. And the problem with that is you go out of bounds and you got to start all over. Mylin builds a bridge, and he does escape after a minute and 30 seconds of riding time. A good job there by Garvin to get the takedown and then the 90 seconds on top.
Good collar tie by Mylin there. Needs to get to his positions here, get to his attacks.
3-1 in favor of Garvin. 20 seconds to go in the first. There's There's a shot by Garvin, at least attempted one. Mylin wanted to come back, couldn't connect. And these two will end the first period 3-1 in favor of Hunter Garvin. Off that early takedown, Matt, he really went and stayed in control after this.
Yeah, he really put a tough ride him after that. You know, taking up a little bit of Mylin's energy there. It's good strategy. I like it. Would have liked to have seen him rattle off a few more attacks there to end that period, but a solid first period nonetheless for Hunter Garvin.
And Garvin goes right back on top. And so Mylin wants to get out of this. And again, Garvin, as we saw, a tough customer on top. Trying to break down Mylin. Mylin to the bridge a second time.
Garvin doing a nice job on top there, going claw ride, trying to get across wrist, but Mylin able to get to his feet and get the escape.
Makes it 3-2. However, we should mention the riding time, as you can see maybe in the lower part of the bug there, is at nearly 2 minutes. So Mylin's going to have to get a takedown and then eat at some of that riding time. Garvin looks to me, Matt, like a pretty good tactician, knowing what he wants to do in this match.
Yeah, it seems like he's just staying patient, just looking for his windows, you know, not being overly offensive.
There's a shot by Mylin. Got in on a leg, was in pretty deep.
Nice
as
little,
Garvin goes over.
A nice little knee pull there, out the back door, but you can't stop wrestling. He's doing a good job here. He's got the foot hooked. Needs to pop his head out, putting Garvin in danger here.
He's trying to get Garvin on his back, but Garvin doing a good job of moving. Now he's just got to be patient. And can Mylin come through, pop his head out? No points yet. And now Garvin in a good spot as he rolls through. Now a takedown yet. And the bench of Stanford telling him to turn. And a good job by Garvin to play defense. He could have turned that into offense if he'd just walked around, I think.
Yeah, he did a really good job of that scramble there. Kept his hands locked, kept his shoulders down, didn't get put in danger.
And give credit to Joel Mylin for taking that shot. That was a good shot.
Was a really good shot. It kind of goes back to the theme we've been talking about this whole duel, though. You can get in on shots, but you have to be able to finish.
There was a shot right at the buzzer there by Garvin, but he couldn't finish it. So Garvin leads 3-2 after 2 periods. We'll go to the third. Again, the riding time is nearly 2 minutes. So Garvin will choose down. Mylin will cover. He'll look to stay on top for a little while here to get rid of that riding time. But he's also got to make sure he scores some points.
Yeah, you got to ride him a little bit here. Just kind of wear him down a little bit. And then I would look to turn him loose because you got to get a takedown. But there's a big mat return for Joel Mylin.
And right back to his feet is Garvin. Can Mylin return him again? Garvin looks like he's out, but he's not. Return. Mylin staying in control. Riding time down to 90.
Cross wrist from Mylin, gonna go for a tilt.
Couldn't execute it, and there's the escape. Riding time remains at 1:23.42, and there's a stall warning against Garvin as Mylin went forward near the out-of-bounds circle.
Really good action for Joel Mylin here. He's really getting some momentum, trying to mount this comeback.
There's a shot by Garvin, and Garvin will get the 3-point takedown. It took all of Mylin to get to within 4-2, and then just with one move, 14th ranked Hunter Garvin gets a 3-point takedown, and the riding time goes right back up, and he leads at 7-2. Now he's looking for bonus points. Maybe execute a major here. Do you let him go? Go for another takedown?
Looks like he's going to try it.
The riding time point is locked up, so essentially it's 8-3 right now. He needs a takedown and then a ride out for that 8-point victory in a major. 28 seconds. Mylin goes for a shot, and he's caught by Garvin. Garvin trying to reach for the leg. Mylin, and they'll stalemate it and go back to their feet. 19 seconds to go. And there's a caution against Garvin. He went way early. They whistle him back in. 15 seconds. Garvin knows he needs that takedown. Mylin pushes him away. 10 seconds. Garvin in close. Mylin holds him off. This one will finish 8-3 in favor of Hunter Garvin. Here's the last takedown that really sealed it.
Yeah, Garvin really caught Mylin being a little over-aggressive there, a little out of position. Garvin able to just lower his level and run through him for a nice double leg there.
Makes it 13-9. Stanford will take a break. We're back with 174 after this.